Howdy everybody, and welcome to the Æther-Tech Wars. I am Matthew R. Dawson, your friendly neighborhood host and game master for this Pathfinder 2e campaign, and joining me around my virtual table tonight are Brandie, Brie, Dyto, and John. Say hi everyone.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Now, before we begin, we do have a few announcements to get through, starting with the sponsor of our show, XSplit. XSplit is a high-quality virtual webcam background remover that works with your already existing webcam. Using this program, you can protect your privacy online while you work or play remotely. You can blur, remove the background entirely, or even put your favorite pictures in the background instead. You can download the app today at xsplit.com, and if you use the coupon code RANDOM with a capital R, you can get 10% off of your purchase. You can find our referral link in the chat and show descriptions. We are also on Patreon now. If you like our content and want to help support us, you can do so by going over to patreon.com/randomrhapsody. And there's a lot of really cool features, including having access to our Discord server, so you can hang out and chat with the cast, and GM consultations from me. So, there's some pretty cool things there. Now, this week we have, we are back to playing Magi-Knight Awakening, Dreams of Infinity. The team has finally come together after the loss of one of their own and are continuing on with their investigation into the cult. Should be a lot of fun now that they're getting back to school. Now, you can keep up to date on everything we do here on the network by following us on Facebook as Random Rhapsody TV, on Twitter as @random_rhapsody, and on Blue Sky as Random Rhapsody. And that's going to do it for our announcements. So join us as we return to the world of Loroupa and journey with a new group of Pathfinders who have unwittingly found themselves embroiled in the Æther-Tech Wars. And we're back. So, you should know by now how we're doing our recaps. The Æther-Tech Wars is no different. We offer up the Random Rhapsody coin, which is good for one free reroll to whichever of our players does the recap. If I do it, I'm going to get the coin, and I have a really cool dice rolling list that I get to roll and see what happens, and it's always terrible. So you probably don't want me to roll on that table ever, especially at level 1. You would not want to face some of the things that are on that. So chances are one of our players are going to do the recap for us. Who wants to do it this week?
I'll do it.
Okay, well, go ahead, Maiko, and tell us what happened last time on the Æther-Tech Wars.
So last time on the Æther-Tech.
Move your mic a little closer.
Okay, well, can you mute yours, please? All Alright, so last time on the Æther-Tech Wars, we arrived in the village of Woodpine, where we met Mayor Baron Hargrove at her house and got some info on the thefts that have been plaguing the village. We explored the town, checked out the scene of some of the thefts, and found that they've been stealing some rather strange items, food and metal, and just doesn't really make sense why they're stealing what they're stealing. Um, we found that it seems somehow the thieves are digging their way in and then covering their tunnels afterwards. Kind of weird. We got to figure out what's going on with that. Um, we made our way to the wizard's shop and met with his husband, as Wizard was out setting up a protection spell for a new client. We ended up at the inn and got some rooms and got a bit more familiar with each other. Seems everybody but Malachi share in a lack of family to fall back on. I do sometimes wonder how my life could have been different had I not been separated from my family. Ah, well, I guess I must move on from that past.
Okay, well, there you go. There's the random Rhapsody coin. Don't forget to use it. It's only going to last the session. I will remind you all, however, that currently you have 3 hero points, and I have 2 villain points. Hero points work basically as rerolls in this campaign, and any time you want to give our players some extra ones, you can do so via chat in Twitch. You do so by redeeming your channel points, which anyone can do at any time, including the players. But I can also redeem villain points if I want to, so. But, you know, I'm feeling kind of generous today. So because I'm feeling generous, I'm going to go ahead and give you all 1 more hero point. So I'm going to do that here real quick.
Yay.
But anyway, while that's going on, let's see, there it is. Okay, so now you have 4 to my 2, so that's good at least. Wow. Pathfinders. Your moment of conversation was interrupted when the barmaid came pounding on the door and asked and told you all that, hey, something is going on in the basement. Somebody's getting attacked down there. So you all, of course, went charging out of your rooms, down the hall towards the stairs, where you found a mostly empty common room, because it is getting kind of late. But you all hurried past, following the barmaid as she leads you into the back room, where there is another set of stairs going downward.
I would like to do something on the way.
Okay, what would you like to do?
I would like to screw the silencer onto my gun.
Ooh. Interesting.
On the way. I mean, if we're gonna be in a basement and I shoot something, I don't want to deafen everybody. So
no, that's absolutely valid. So as you're running, you screw on your silencer, so that makes you get a little bit behind everybody else, because it does take a few seconds, but it's not too long. And you all continue on making your way down to the stairs. Now, you should all be able to see this on your map. So, as you hurry, you hear the sound of creaking on the stairs as you make your way down into the basement. Now, you can see as you're stepping down the stairs, there are 2 stone pillars in this room over to one side that seems to be holding up the inn, or at least made to stabilize the inn above. You can see that between those pillars and all over the area, there are boxes, there are crates, there are big barrels of what's probably ale. You can also hear the voice of a teenager crying out in fright as you're hurrying down the stairs. Ah! Ah! Get it off me! Get it off me! Ah! As you're hurrying down the stairs, you catch sight of a young man on the ground next to two boxes that appear to have been smashed open, spilling their contents on the floor. There's just tons of dried fish all over the ground underneath this youth that is surrounded by 4 gigantic rats that are biting him and clawing at him, attacking him. So what I'm going to need is everybody to roll some initiative as we start our very first encounter in this game. It's going to be fun. So, here's how you do that. You're going to click on your token and open up your character sheet, and then on the, let's see here, where is it? Yeah, on the left-hand side of the screen of your character sheet, you can see the initiative, and there's a little toggle next to the dice. All of you right now are going to be rolling this as perception.
Okay. So the only token I see is John's token, but I'm assuming mine is clicked underneath him.
You can move around.
I couldn't do anything. There we go. That's
Okay.
me.
Yeah.
Like it. Roll dice. Voila.
What the hell? Okay.
Are you having confusions?
Yeah, it is being weird. Okay, I see what's going on.
Me and Maiko tied.
Yes, we did.
Well,
Huh? There we go.
well, technically, okay. It doesn't seem to be adding this. So let me know. You gain a +2 circumstance bonus to your initiative roll. So I
Okay.
don't think it's been added.
You would actually, when you hit the rolling for initiative, a little thing pops up, and you should be able to
And then
add
that's
this.
where I would add it. Okay.
That's where you would add it.
Yeah, at least it tells me it in here. So if I forget, it'll have a little reminder.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So
technically I rolled a 25.
I wonder if I can change that. Yeah, it's not going to let me, but
That's
it's fine. We'll just remember that Malachi goes before Maiko. There we go. Okay, we also need to get some better music going on here. Let's see. There we go. I like that a little bit better. Actually need to... Okay. Well, Dyto, Looks like Anesthetic is in chat right now. She just redeemed an advantage for you. So on the next roll you do, you're going to be doing so with advantage.
Ooh.
Let's see here. Okay. Now it looks like we are starting things off with Malachi, who is at the top of the stairs behind everybody else a little bit. So Malachi, what would you like to do? Remember, you have 3 actions on your turn. Movement is an action. It's called stride. Beyond...
So I can move 10 feet as a free action as my first action on my first turn. So I would like to do that.
Okay, how do you do that? What's it from?
That's 10 paces. I react with lightning speed. That's what gives me the +2 to my initiative. I can draw my gun, which I imagine I already have it drawn, and I can walk 10 feet.
Yeah, I like it. Go for it. So walk your 10 feet, and then you got your 3 actions.
I'm going to go right there. And then I'm going to... Okay, so there's like these barrels and stuff. These look like steps.
These are steps going down. There is a railing on it. You could be climb over and get to the other side if you want to. But
so right now I'm looking down over the railing.
Correct.
At this situation.
Correct.
That's perfect. I love it.
Yeah, you're about 10 feet in the air.
See, I totally forgot how to like attack. It's been too long since we played.
Yeah, so what you're going to do is you're going to select the token that you're wanting to attack, and you're going to target them.
Okay.
Okay. Then you're just going to go on your character sheet, and you're going to roll your attack.
Remind me where
that's going to be under actions. It's the little thing that looks like a diamond.
Okay, so I draw it, and now I can... Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to... Did that do it? Because I drew it. There we go. Okay, got a 17.
17 does hit.
It's like, pew! The little silenced gun noise. Okay, now I'm rolling the damage. 7. I think I did it.
7 points of damage, not too bad.
And then I will... So there's... if I shoot again, I do the second one.
Yes, that's correct.
Where I have the -5. Okay. I'll shoot him again. That one's only a 9.
That one's only a 9. Unfortunately, a 9 is going to miss.
That's right. So then as my third action, I will stride. So I'm going to move... Do I have to, like, click a stride or something before I can move my character?
No, you should be able to just move it, or you can also use the up, down, left, right keys.
Oh, I see. Okay. So how tall is this? Is it reasonable that I can just hop over? I mean,
no, it is going to be... That is a 10-foot drop, and you would actually have to make an acrobatics check to kind of get over onto the other side. So that would be... But you could do that. You do have one more action.
Okay, so what if I move down the steps a little bit and then jump over?
Then it would only be a 5-foot drop.
I'll take it. I'm gonna jump over right. The attempted movement collides with at least one wall.
You can't do it, but I can do it for you. So there you go.
That's where I want to be. Out of the way so everybody else can run down.
Okay, now I'm trying to remember fall damage. Fall damage is a little bit different in Pathfinder.
Is the 5 feet gonna hurt?
That doesn't...
I don't think 5 feet would hurt me in real life.
I can't remember if it does in Pathfinder or not. So I'm just going to go with no, it doesn't for right now.
I feel like I could jump off a shed roof.
Okay, that's it for your turn. Let's see. Okay, if you fall more than 5 feet, you take bludgeoning damage equal to half the distance. So you only fall 5 feet, so you're fine.
Okay.
There you go. That's it for your turn. Next up, we have let's see, Maiko. Maiko, what do you got going on?
So you said in order I could go up to the steps and I could jump over, but I have to do an acrobatics check? I can't hear you.
You would be doing an acrobatics check to climb over the railing, but like we just discovered, when you fall more than 5 feet, you take bludgeoning damage equal to half the distance.
So like even if you jump and land on your feet, that's kind of dumb.
Nope, that's falling in Pathfinder.
All right, well, I'm not going to do that then because I don't want to take damage yet. So go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, go. Okay. And then I'll go another 5, 10. Hold on, it's lagging, I think. 15.
It's those flickering lights.
20.
So detailed.
Shoot, I can't really get close enough to attack anybody. Wait. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna sit here then, because I really can't. I mean, I guess I could go right up to him, but I can't really attack. I just go right up to them right here, and then I will wait till my next turn, because I can't really do anything else. That was like 3 movements, or 3 and 3.
3 strides.
Yes.
Yeah.
That.
That's totally fine. We're also going to say that since you were charging down there in the intent to see what's going on, you all probably have your weapons out and ready.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But that is also a thing in Pathfinder. You have readying your weapon, pulling out a weapon is an action. So keep that in mind. Next up, we've got this giant rat here. Oh, I forgot to put him in initiative. Let me do that real quick. There we go. Okay, so we got this giant rat here. It's the one over here on the... It's on a box, basically. It's on that broken box that I was describing previously. And it is just going to go to town biting at the kid who is just kind of lying there.
This kid died. We're
Right.
too late. Might as well leave.
Oof.
God damn.
I just... Yeah, that's a crit.
Better be a crit. 27.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, this kid's not gonna do too well.
Well, you know, we did the best that we could, so...
Yeah, we're about to find out here. Here's the damage. It's critical. What the...
Tell the story later. That giant rat just went straight for the jugular. I've never seen nothing like it.
The rat jumps and pounces and latches right on the guy's arm, doing actually a lot less damage than I was expecting it to. 4 points of damage.
Hang in there, buddy.
It still has 2 more actions.
Hang in there. Keep a positive attitude.
Next is a 14 that also hits, doing 6 more points of damage.
Wow, more damage on that one.
I know, right? Jeez.
Kid, you gotta duck. No, you gotta dodge. You know.
Last attack from the freaking rat. An 18. Wow. I am rolling extremely well.
Yeah.
Doing 3 more points of damage. This kid looks jacked up. He is beyond bloodied at this point. He is bleeding quite profusely from these 3 large chomps that this rat has done to this kid. Whew. Next up is another giant rat. This is the one that Maiko, you are right next to here. It sees you coming running up, and it is going to turn and attack you. Does a 14 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay. Actually gonna see. Can I target you? Yes, perfect. Okay. Second attack. That is an 11. I know that also misses. Third attack. That's a 3.
Oh, 3 hits. Oh, I'm joking.
Yeah. Critical miss by minus 17.
God. Yeah, so this rat turns and starts chomping at you, just snapping, trying to get you. You bob and weave. You use your rapier to just smack their face away from you, and you're good.
It's almost as if I danced my way out of the attack.
Easy.
I'll allow it. Next up, we have Aeden. Aeden, what you got?
How bad is this kid looking? Surrounded by these rats?
He's looking extremely jacked up.
I am going to I'm gonna use my shield and I'm gonna amp it.
Interesting.
And I'm gonna put it on the kid. So he essentially has 3 shields on him. So if he gets hit, he can break the shields to
That's okay. Interesting.
to save the damage.
I like it.
And being a psychic, normally you can't cast shield on others, but being a psychic, I can.
I was getting ready to ask that. So very cool. So you all watch as Aeden, just kind of hovering there next to you all, looks over at this kid, snaps her fingers, and you just see this kind of temporal shield go up around him.
And just to be safe, also shoot a forbidding ward onto the kid. This will be all of my action. So
Okay.
essentially, I've just given them a +2 to their AC.
A +2 to their
wait, no, I
AC.
can't do that. That's a sustained spell too. I
Oh,
can't. Do
okay.
Not allowed.
Let's telekinetic projectile.
Yeah, get him with the telekinetic projectile.
There you go.
Let's do
That sounds good.
Now, is this an attack roll? I'll remind you, you do have advantage on this, given to you by anesthetic.
Good, you're gonna need it.
14. It still misses.
Unfortunately, it does still miss.
Oof.
So you grasp onto, we'll say, a loose stone in the wall and send it flying at one of the rats, but the rat happened to be weaving around Maiko at the time, and you miss. That, I believe, is it for your turn. That's 3 actions.
Mhm.
So next up, we're going to another giant rat. this one sees that, like, it's stupid. It does not know what you just did. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll a d4. 1 and 2, it's going after the kid. 3 and 4, it's going after Maiko. Going after Maiko. Nice. You've presented a little bit more of an interesting target to this rat here. So 3 attacks at you. First one is a 16. That is a miss. Second one is a 19.
That misses.
Are you using your nimble dodge?
I mean, is that not automatic? That just popped up automatically.
Yeah, it's. I believe it's a reaction to use. If I'm not.
See, my armor class just says 20.
Oh, okay.
My character sheet, it says 20.
Hmm.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
says the trigger a creature targets you with an attack, and you can see the attacker. It doesn't say anything about being a reaction or anything like that.
Okay.
Ooh, super nimble, always dancing.
Okay. Well, cool. That's good to know. I need to remember that on my game, the game that I play. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. That is a miss then. One more attack. That's a 7, so that is a miss as well. Okay. That is it for that rat's turn. Next is the kid's turn. He has these shields around him now. He stands up and thank you. He is going to use his first action to step, which is going to allow him to move right here without provoking an attack of opportunity. He's going to have to do so again. Actually, yeah, he can only do that. That's really all he can do to get away from these people. So he's using 3 actions to step to get out of the way.
Careful stepping.
Actually, I'm not sure if he can do that. Question is, can you go around people? The answer is no, I can't. That's an angle. So no, I cannot do that. That's my mistake. I'm still learning Pathfinder rules too.
Yeah.
But I think since he can't do that, he's at least a little bit emboldened. He is going to be taking some attacks at the people, at the rats around him. I'm just gonna roll this straight to make it easier on myself. That's an 8. That's gonna miss. That's a 7. Second attack is also gonna miss. I'm not even gonna bother rolling the third one. He's stuck there, but he is at least trying to get away from the rats right now. He's also weak as hell.
Poor kid.
Next up, we have Draven. Draven, what you doing?
We do. You know what? I'm gonna be the fool. Seeing a kid in trouble is gonna kind of like almost trigger Draven a little bit, and so I think I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna jump down. I'll take the 5.
Okay.
Attaboy.
Okay, give me an acrobatics check to climb over the railing.
If not, I smash it.
Yeah, strength check to smash through it. Fuck spelling.
No.
You are huge. You have
Yeah.
this tower shield that's basically a coffin, and you're trying to climb through a narrow area that's a little more than 2 feet wide, and you just get caught up. Your heavy armor catches on something, your shield gets wedged against the railing, and you are just stuck there. You cannot push your way through. That
How
isn't
tall is Draven?
one action.
About 6'4".
6'4"?
6'2", 6'4", yeah.
I was thinking about when you were like, I kissed Malachi on the forehead, and Malachi's 5'7".
Oh, yeah.
You're like, really dumb.
Okay. What's it gonna take to get out of this and keep? Because I still want to try.
I mean, if you want to try to do it again, you can just make another acrobatics check to try to get through there. Your other option, if you just want to smash,
I do.
just give me an attack on the railing.
Smith.
24.
More than enough. Roll your damage. 5. You easily slash through the wood. It's old. It's been there for a very long time, and so you hack. The railing just breaks, and you're easily able to push through. That was your second action.
Yes. And then I will go down and. Does jumping down count as an action, or is that just part of movement?
I'm just going to count it as part of movement. So you are going to take the 5 points of damage, but it's only going to cost you 5 feet of movement.
Great. I will take it. So let me see. I might need you to...
Oh, yeah, I will. Sorry.
No worries.
There you go.
Thank you. 5, 10, 15, 20. And that's as far as I can get.
That is as far as you can get, but you're right there next to the rats, so that's a good thing. Which allows one of the rats to come over towards you. It's going to take a step of 5 feet to get right next to you, and then it has the ability to make 2 attacks. First attack is a 20, dirty 20.
That will hit. What does it do? Sorry, first time with the shield.
You have to raise the shield as an action to use it.
Got it. Okay, next time. Good to
Yes. You're going to take 3 points of damage from the rat biting you.
Okay.
Second attack is a 15.
That misses.
Okay. So it comes running up, lunging at you. Its jaws manage to get underneath your shield and bite your lower calf. But then as you pull your leg away, it comes for a second, but you're already moving, and so it misses you.
Cool.
That's the end of the turn order. Round 2, we are back with Malachi, who is on the ground. You got some boxes there in front of you, but they're only like a foot tall, so you can easily climb
And I got
over them.
this pillar right here. I think I'm enjoying the being in the back, enjoying some cover, so I'm gonna just continue shooting this rat right here.
That's fair.
So yeah, I'm kind of back pressed against this pillar, and then I turn around and pew pew pew. So, get him with it. That's a 25.
That's definitely going to hit.
So when I roll the damage, I press the one that says critical, right?
Yes, you click the one that says critical.
Okay. It's correct to me. What the hell? There's no way that's right. Is that right? There's no way that's right.
Holy shit.
There's no way that's right.
There's no longer a rat, it's just a smear.
Is that right?
Yeah,
You are shooting a rat with bullets.
It did change
Well, because here's the thing: you also have not only do you have the critical, but you have the fatal critical
Yes.
feature on your gun as well. That's why I did the extra D10. So yeah,
Jesus Christ.
29 points of damage.
I sniped this rat between the eyes, the most insane accuracy that anybody has ever seen.
There's like nothing left.
It somehow writes your name in cursive because
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like
for
slow
sure.
motion, the bullet spinning in the air. Like...
And the rat, this massive, I like the text, the massive damage immediately kills the rat.
That's funny.
That's great.
I go, God damn.
do it again.
All right, I do a cool roll to be behind this box.
Yeah, for sure. So that
Nobody can see.
well, that was
Yeah,
your first. So
rolled-
that was your first action.
Yeah.
You
so
still
then
got.
I'll try to do because I don't want to hit Maiko, who's directly in my line of fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna do a cool barrel roll until I'm behind this spot here, and then I pop up over the box and I shoot this.
Okay, third action, second shot. Go for it.
That's a 6,
That
baby.
is a 6. Critical miss.
Well, my gun jams. No. Them all.
Okay. Well, that's it for Malachi's turn. Maiko, you're up next.
Alright, well, seeing this other one just like poof into like nothingness. Blood mist, I guess? I'm gonna go ahead and attack the next one. Let's see. That's a 9.
That would be a miss.
We gotta start using our hero points apparently against these big rats.
Now, do I just hit it again?
I will point out that you do also have the random Rhapsody coin if you want to use it.
Oh yeah, I do. Don't I?
So
you
that
know what? Why not? Isn't that a nat? Is it a nat
no,
20 on
that's
there?
a reroll.
Oh.
Okay, I'll just reroll. 23.
23 definitely hits. There goes the coin.
Worth it.
For 2 damage.
Which one were you attacking?
The only
This guy, the one right in front of me. The only one I can reach.
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to... There it goes.
Okay, so then I do the second blue box, right? In the rapier for the second attack.
Yes, that's correct.
Does a 15 hit?
15 just hits.
For 4 damage.
4 more points of damage. Not too bad.
I'm just gonna do a 3 for. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does not. Just
so
misses.
Alright, well that's it.
Well, that rat certainly is looking bloodied now from the 2 piercing strikes from you. So that's good, at least. Next up, we've got that giant rat that has been gnawing on the kid. I'm gonna roll. Let's see. Let's do a d6 this time. Well, actually, there's only 2 he could rightfully get at anyway. So I'm gonna just do the d4. 1 and 2 is the kid. 3 and 4 is Maiko. One and 2 were after that kid. So he has those shields up. I need to double check. Let's see how much damage those absorb.
If you break all 3 of them, it will absorb 10 damage.
Okay. Now, so okay, it gives you a +1 circumstance bonus to AC. Okay. So he has he just has a +1 to his AC. Am I reading that right?
Yeah,
Aiden?
so he has a +1 to his AC, and if he gets hit, he can use the shield block reaction.
To take 5
and
off
can
that.
break. Yeah, can break either 1, 2, or 3 of those shields.
Perfect.
Is
Okay.
Yaekaze supposed to be in the order?
No, yeah,
Okay.
Yaekaze's not here, so we're since they're not here today, we're just saying that Yaekaze kind of
Okay.
He's up in the room with
Yeah.
the book and my honey.
yes, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so bite attacks from the rat. An 11 is yeah, that's gonna hit because he only has a 10 AC plus the 1, so that is a hit. Doing 6 points of damage, so the first shield goes up, taking away 5 points of that damage, and that shield shatters. Does the 1 point then go through to the next one?
If you want it to, yes, because the second shield can, if you break 2, it'll absorb 7 points.
Gotcha, so that's what he's going to do. Breaks 2 of those shields, absorbing that damage. Second attack is a 9 that is going to miss. Third attack is an 11 that is going to hit. So he's going to raise that last shield, absorbing the 5 points of damage. So
You got this, kid. Oh.
that saved his life. One more hit, he would have gone down probably. That's it for that turn. That rat is dead. Aeden, you're next.
I am going to first use my free action to unleash my psyche. So those who are nearby just feel a bunch of vibrations as I unleash my psychic power. I would also like to move, but it won't let me move. So that is
Are you trying to go over the railing? Is that what you're trying to do?
no,
Okay.
no. I just wanted to get a little farther into the room. And then I am going to use an action to sustain. Wait, he broke all 3 of those shields, right?
He did.
Cool. Then I am going to I'm gonna cast Enfeeble on the
Okay.
So that's a Fortitude.
Fortitude save from the rats. Oh, hold on. There we go. 19. That is a success.
So it's enfeebled 1 until the start.
Okay. So he is now enfeebled 1. They are weakened. So let's see. You take a status penalty equal to the condition value to the strength-based rolls in DC, including melee attacks. Nice.
So -1.
Yep. So -1 till the start of your next turn. That looks like it's your turn. Next up is the rat that's next to Maiko. They're going to be taking 3 bites at you. First is a 17. That is a miss.
Didn't realize Maiko was a...
That's another 7. That's a miss. And a 12. That's a miss.
He's dancing right out of the way.
Yeah, you certainly are.
Yeah, some nice moves.
Dancing
touch this.
queen.
Just the cha-cha slide.
Okay, now that is Johannes's turn, the kid. I'm gonna.
Child.
Yeah, the
Right.
rat's dead, so I'm gonna go ahead and use 2 actions to step twice, moving 5 feet, 10 feet to right there. That was 2 actions. He's well clear of the rats now, so he's going to use his 3rd action to run the fuck away, going 25 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 up the stairs, and is kind of cowering behind the stone pillar there next to the stairs. That's it for his turn. Next up, Draven, you are up.
First things first, we're gonna smash the rat in front of me.
That's fair.
This boy. Let's see.
Don't forget, you can click on the token to target.
Did I? I thought I did.
I'm just telling you can.
Ah,
I don't know.
no, I missed.
That is a 9. That is a miss.
Try another.
Do it again.
Do it again.
Do it again. All right.
Again.
Or we got our hero point too.
We do have,
I
you have
mean,
hero points.
You do have 4.
All right. Can I use a hero point?
I feel like
Okay.
you could big smash.
Go for
All right.
Okay, yeah. Using one of your hero points, go ahead and re-roll.
14. Still miss.
Ugh. That's a
Slightly
shame.
bigger smash.
Yeah. Slightly bigger smash. You try really hard to smash, and the rat just kind of jumps back out of the way.
That is okay.
Still got 2 actions.
I do. So I think just because I did take a little bit of a hit, I might do lay on hands on myself.
Okay.
Where can I? There it is. And then healing. Do I roll to heal, or it says you restore 6 HP?
Click on it. See what happens. Yeah, it did
Oh,
the 6.
Okay, cool.
And then you can
Weird.
actually click apply healing as well.
Ooh. Oh, nice.
So
That's handy.
Boundary and their quality of life is amazing.
It
That
really
is
is. It is really cool.
And then for 3rd action, I will raise the shield this time.
Okay, you got your shield raised up and protecting you for the next attack. And probably a good thing, too, because that is the rat's turn. And that rat's going full throttle trying to bite you.
No.
The first attack is a 10. That is a miss. Second attack is an 8. That's also a miss. And third attack is a 13. That's also a miss. So you got that coffin shield up right in front of you, and the rat keeps jumping at you, trying to bite, and you just keep pushing it away with your shield.
Good.
Love it. Malachi, top of the turn order, you are up with Maiko on deck.
all right, so I've used 4 out of my 6 bullets. I want to try this action. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's like Raconteur's reload. So it's basically I can reload and create a diversion at the same time.
Pop it up in chat. Let's see.
Like, is this it?
Okay. Your rapid or forceful words draw the enemy's attention away from your hands long enough to chamber another bullet. Interact.
I want to pop up and I want to hiss at the rat.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. You can click on the rat you're targeting, and then you can click that create a diversion or demoralize, either or.
Okay, we're gonna create a diversion. clicked on him. So it just pulls up like a description. So I don't know if it's supposed to target. Or do I just
Okay.
randomly decide?
Let me see here. With a gesture, trick, or distracting words, you create a diversion. Let's see. Attempt a single deception check and compare it to the perception DC of the creature. Whether or not you succeed, the creatures you attempt to divert get a +4 circumstance bonus to their perceive. Okay, I got you. So, yeah, you're just going to make a deception check for me.
Here goes. That was a crit fail for a 7.
That is definitely going to fail then.
I hiss at it, it hisses back at me. So I don't also distract it, but I imagine I do still reload.
You do still reload, yes.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Bullets in the chamber. I'm gonna shoot this rat. That's not intimidated by me.
That is not intimidated by you at all, just hisses at you.
Oh no, he hissed back at me, and I'm like, oh no, I gotta kill this thing. Oh, that was miss.
10 is a miss.
But I will try one more time. Can't keep me down.
Believe in you.
That's a 5.
That's a 5. 2 shots, and both of them miss. And the chamber just kind of echoes with a little, because you're using the silencer, so it's not really a bang. It's more of a.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it for Malachi's turn. Maiko, you're up next.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna do the old 1, 2, 3 again on this one right in front of me. I really don't have anything else to pull right now. And 9 misses.
9 misses.
13 misses.
Oh my god.
Wow.
We're struggling.
Yeah, that definitely misses. Great.
Yeah, you're trying really hard to stab this rat that just keeps bobbing and weaving around you. Love it.
I'm just gonna fall on top of it. It can just.
Oops.
We're struggling.
See, I don't have anything special unless I have panache. I gotta get panache.
I know we gotta get that
Yeah,
level up.
you gotta do some cool stuff, get that panache. But next up, it is the giant rat's turn that currently has been enfeebled. It is going to move 5 feet, getting down off of the boxes. That was its first action, and then it's going to be attempting to attack you, Maiko. I want to see whether or not this actually adds the circumstance bonus. Doesn't look like it. So I'm going to just do that manually. Okay. First attack is a 22, Maiko.
That's the first hit on me. So, yeah.
Yep. So that is going to be 3 points of damage. That was its first attack. Second attack.
We gotta take that one out. He's the only one that keeps hitting.
Yeah. Kind of the boss rat.
Ryan. Oh wait, no, I was trying on the other one. Never mind.
Even being enfeebled.
Nope.
Yep, 19, that is going to miss. Last one.
That's also a no.
That is a miss as well. So at least I got one hit on you. Okay, next up is Aeden. So the enfeebled one goes away.
Mm-hmm. The one that was enfeebled is the only one that's been hitting?
Yeah, I think so.
Mhm.
Okay. I am going to shoot a telekinetic projectile at that rat.
Okay.
We'll try this again. Let's do a little bit of piercing. A critical hit.
Nice. That's definitely going to hit.
Six damage.
6 points of damage
Which-
to the rat.
I just want to double check something because my psyche is unleashed.
Yeah, do you get bonus?
I get when you cast a damaging spell, you gain a status bonus to its damage equal to double the spell's level, which is
1.
So an extra 2 points of damage? Okay. Is that right? An extra 2 points of damage?
yeah.
Okay, so that is 8 points of damage, which is enough to take that guy out.
Oh, finally.
Let's go.
Let's
Um,
fucking go.
Then I'm gonna use my final action to guidance. Who's gonna be? Let's give it to Draven,
Thank you.
I like it.
because Draven will be next.
Draven smash.
Draven smash.
Draven smash indeed. So, let's see. So there, you should have guidance on you now, Draven.
And
Nice.
I should actually be.
Okay. Next up is the giant rat, the one in front of Maiko. Let's go see if it can actually hit you this time. That's a 19. That is a miss.
I'm just ignore this for a second.
20.
Just
Didn't.
Just hits. Doing 3 points of damage to you.
out.
How are you holding up, Maiko?
I'm not too bad.
Okay.
Well, we're about to find out. Let's see. Here's the next attack. 17, that does miss.
Wait a minute, I got
Wait.
hit twice, right?
Wait a minute.
Because I think I got hit twice for 3 each, but I missed 9 hits.
Oh, I bet we both did your damage at the same time.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
it's
can I
just
have
a
3 of those back?
Yes, you can have 3 of those back. There you go.
I need those.
Okay.
So do you not want me to be hitting the damage, or are you just doing it yourself? I don't know what to do here.
I'd say if you deal the damage, you roll the damage. So if the DM hits you, the DM rolls the damage.
Well, no. No.
Click to take the damage.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, you can click to take the damage. I've been doing it just because that's just I've been doing it. I don't know. For now let me do it. Yeah, for now let me do it.
I won't push buttons anymore.
No, that's fine. That's totally fine. Let's see. Anyway, the second attack was a 17. That is a miss. Third attack is a 10. That also misses. So that's it for the giant rat's turn. Next up is Johannes. He is going to be running the F away. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get to right there. That's 1, 5, 10. He is off the board and running up the stairs yelling, "Giant rats in the cellar! The Pathfinders are attacking them!" Okay. Draven, you're up next.
All right. Well, with this, let's just smash. You know what? It's not
Just let
broken.
loose. Oh,
Oh,
it is
my
broken.
God. That's fine.
Yeah, that's definitely going to miss. Don't forget that when you're doing your attack, you need to specifically add the modifier, I think.
Wait,
So it's 10, right?
But, yeah, let's see here. Granted by good. It's you choose which roll to use the bonus on before you're rolling. So you already rolls that one, so we're not going to count it. But
Sure.
when you want to use it, you have to declare it.
Oh, okay. Then I will try with this one then. Give me +1 to this one.
Yeah, so when you click to attack, you're just going to add a +1 circumstance bonus.
Okay.
I think you have to.
There's that. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
What's happening?
Is Foundry mad at me? Did I
Foundry
say something?
is-
Apparently.
offensive?
I
Oh my god.
on Saturday I rolled 8 nat 1.
Well.
3 of them were in a row.
Since this is my thing, last action I'm gonna raise the shield back up.
Probably a good idea.
It's not working out. Ugh.
I had such high hopes for this battle. Yeah, I thought you were going to go through it quick.
I mean, it's just a couple rats. How hard can they be?
I don't know. We're about to find out.
Couple 4.
This rat is attacking Draven. Nat 20 for a 27.
Oh my god.
All right. That's fine. That's fine.
Ugh.
You do what you gotta do.
14 points of damage.
Okay.
Oof, owie.
I did
Now
not
the
mean.
giant rat also took it.
Yeah, I don't know why he. That's weird.
Damaged
There we go.
himself.
There we go.
That damn recoil.
But yeah,
It's fine. We're still here.
you're still here. Well, we're about to find out. Attack number 2. That's a 19 to hit.
I guess that matches my AC.
It
I'm
does.
19 as well.
So that is a hit. 6 more points of damage.
Draven is down.
I would use. Did you use your shield block reaction on?
Oh shit.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah, you do have
I'm
your
not
shield
used
up.
to it.
So you would
Yeah.
probably only. I don't know what your hardness is, but you may take none of that damage, or you may only
Uh,
take.
Does it count for both or just one? Sorry, I've never played this.
Okay.
It would only apply to one.
yeah. It only
I
applies to
mean-
1.
I'll take that 14 back, and I'll put that on my shield.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let's see. You know what? I think I might be able. Let's see if that works.
Free my boy. He did nothing wrong. Can't
I'm
go
gonna
to the
I'm gonna
afterlife.
try something here.
Mhm.
Okay, I just took the damage off of you, and I'm gonna try to do it with the shield, with the block thing clicked.
The rat just took the damage.
Why does it keep targeting the rat? I don't get it.
Might
I'm
have
not-
it selected.
I don't.
It's like that's you.
Oh, let me try something.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, it looks like it did 6 points of damage to you instead
Sure.
of 14. I don't.
So yeah, that'll take me to 11. I'm fine with that.
Better than being dead.
Oh, for sure.
Exactly.
I'm just trying to understand. Okay, so yeah, that is so weird. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go with it.
Sure. Let me just I'll change that. Make sure we're good. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, perfect. That's it for let's, oh, wait a minute. Now we gotta
think it
go
has
back
one more.
and... Yes, he does. Okay. 17, that is gonna miss.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute, or... Why is
You
it...
had-
Shield block only works once, right? Or is it the entire time?
Just you only get one reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
yeah,
So it does hit. It does hit, okay.
Yes.
So why was your AC 19 before?
Shield.
Because of the
Okay,
shield.
so once you blocked with the shield, it's like down now?
Yeah, it's like you smash it away.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, I see.
Okay, that's another 5 points of damage. Let's see if it'll... And it did go to that time. Okay, there we go. So, not quite dead yet, but looking pretty damn hurt. I'm sure. But top of the turn order, this is round 5. Malachi, you're up next.
Sticking with my formula, I think. Here
Do
goes.
it.
That's a 26. Critical hit.
That is a critical hit.
Hell yeah. So is this the one that was attacking Draven? This one right here in front of me?
No, the one in front of him is the one.
Well, I think I'm gonna go for this one anyway, because I haven't hit it.
Okay.
Snipe that rat. Eviscerated.
Yeah, you definitely eviscerate it with doing 23 friggin' points of damage.
It's like I can only do damage when I crit, and then I do a lot.
Mhm.
Alright, so I will attempt to get this one as well. The 15, baby.
15 just hits.
Alright. That's for 7 damage.
7 points of damage. Your second shot goes directly into the side of this giant rat. He squeaks out in pain. Barely seems to be hanging on.
God. Alright, in that case, I'm gonna try to level from it's like the recoil has just happened. I'm gonna try to just level and shoot him again, and we'll see how it goes.
Let's see how it goes.
Final one. That's only a 10.
Only a 10. Unfortunately, that is a miss.
Well, at least I didn't hit Draven, so.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a win in my book.
Well, Maiko, 3 of the 4 rats are now dead. There's one directly in front of Draven. I'm just going to let you know, because you are still learning Pathfinder. If you flank by going right here, that's going to give it a -2 to its AC, because it'll be flat-footed.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and take the plus. Do I have to do anything to do that?
Yes. What you're going to do is when you make your attack roll, you're going to give it just yourself a +2 circumstance bonus.
Did that work?
It
looks like it. Target has
Why does-
flanked -2.
Okay, so that's nice. Okay. So yeah, I think it did.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Just enough to hit it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that is a hit with the 13.
For 6 damage.
6 points of damage. Maiko, why don't you go ahead and tell us how this looks?
I feel like I kind of do a little fancy kind of dancer-esque move around and just kind of, take a slice at it and cut it right in half.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you just slice right along the thing's back, and it drops to the ground dead. Well done. The rats all lie dead at your feet.
Malachi stands up and is like, "Well, that wasn't too hard." I'm like, "No damage at all."
Same.
Okay.
Draven, you look like you broke a sweat there.
Like a shaky thumbs up. We're good.
Draven, would you like a drink?
Oh yeah, yeah. Just
Dyto's buying drinks.
I think just to help myself out, I know we're out of action, but I would like to do the free action Desperate Prayer to get one more focus point so I can lay on hands myself one more time. And not
I was
be
going to give
as
you a
bloody.
healing potion.
Oh, you have one. Oh,
Yeah.
please. That would... Oh, yes. I will take that.
Here, I'll hand it down to you because I'm not going to take the damage to just...
You're too kind to me. Thank you.
Right.
Okay.
There's the healing that I just gave.
I kind of feel like giant rats are not the cause of all this. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
No, I don't...
As you're saying that,
Oh.
Yeah.
let me hold on a
It's
second.
one.
Oh, no.
Can I
It's
listen?
fine.
Can I listen with my big cat ears?
Yeah, 1 second here. I was trying to situate something, but I was able to give everyone the XP, which is kind of cool.
Oh. Hell yeah. Look at us learning and growing. This is nice.
Mm-hmm. As with the rats now defeated, actually I want to put on some. There we go. With the rats now defeated, you all kind of look about at the area around you. It's very easy to say that, yeah, giant rats are not your normal thieves. So you pause for a minute, looking around, and as you're doing so, you hear the voice of that young man from the top of the stairs. Is it over? Are they all dead?
Yeah, for the most part.
He seems to be creeping down the stairs, followed by the innkeeper and her daughter, the barmaid, as well, all kind of looking to see what it is that happened. The innkeeper's when she sees the giant rats, she just turns to the kid and looks at him and starts berating him. You couldn't deal with a bunch of rats on your own. You had to call for help from the Pathfinders. And the kid's like, no, it wasn't just these rats. Something came through the wall over there. And you all turn and look because sure enough, there is a hole about 2 feet by 2 feet wide in the side of the wall.
10 feet by 10 feet.
Well, that's how it looks on the map here.
Yeah.
But the tunnel itself is not very big. But you can see a little bit beyond it with the flicker of the torchlight from inside the basement here. And it looks as though this tunnel seems to go on for quite a ways. The kid is saying, I was down here just getting another cask of ale like you told me to, but as I was doing that, something started digging through the wall and pushed the wall through. It was huge. It was scary. It looked like it was all metal and corroded, but it was kind of looked like a giant dog. It had a big, wide head. It had large claws on either side of it, but it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. It didn't look like any animal I've ever seen.
And when you say it was huge, was it bigger than this 2 foot by 2 foot hole?
Well, and and he kind of falters. I guess it really wasn't that big, but it was pretty big. It was. Anyway, I only saw it for a second, just the head of the thing pushing its way through the dirt. And then I looked at it and I screamed, and I don't know, I could have sworn I heard it say shit. and I was backing up. And then suddenly those 4 rats came charging through the tunnel and attacked me.
Oh man, I have a theory. I don't know if Malachi would know this though.
Okay.
But I definitely have a player theory.
Now you said you wanted to kind of look around the area. Isn't that what I heard you say earlier?
Yeah, I wanna I definitely like to look around this hole because I had seen scratch marks at the other one, so I just want to compare and see if they're the...
Okay.
Can I look to see if there's any like magic or anything that was used with this metal thing?
How are you wanting to do that?
I don't know, maybe like an Arcana check or something, because I don't have detect.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I do have detect magic.
So Aeden, are you voicing that you're wanting to look around for magic or any signs of magic?
Yeah.
Okay, so Draven, you could hear that. So why don't Aeden, you give me an Arcana check. Draven, you're going to be using detect magic as well. Malachi, give me a investigation check for the hole.
That's perception.
Oh wait, yeah, perception.
Okay.
It's perception.
'Cause I was looking for investigation.
It's-
Couldn't find it.
It's Pathfinder, not 5th edition, so yeah, it's a perception check. Maiko, I also heard your voice. What do you got going on?
Oh, I was gonna shift into my fox form and kind of start checking out the tunnel.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I got a 25.
Fox to get through there. That'd be at least smaller than 2 feet.
Oh yeah, for sure. You absolutely could. So you're beginning to shift downward as Aeden and Draven and Malachi all go over to the hole and start examining it.
I forgot what magic was.
You did. You absolutely did. Like, you're like, oh, wait a minute. I'm a psychic. I'm not a magician. You just remember in that moment. Draven, you casting detect magic, you do not detect any magic whatsoever. However, with that, what did you roll, Malachi? A 25.
25.
Yeah, so with that 25, you do see scratch marks, like on the sides of the hole towards the front of it. There are definitely long grooves, quite a bit bigger than the ones you saw over at the shop, at least deeper. You can also see that there's dirt pushed backwards into the tunnel. That's just kind of left in various places. It definitely looks like something dug this out.
Does the tunnel seem like unstable? Like, is it like loose dirt and it might cave in?
Not really, no. It's actually pretty deep and packed.
Okay.
It looks fairly safe. Now, even Draven's pretty big. He would have to like kind of get down and really push to get through, but all of you could theoretically make it through the tunnel.
Well, it kind of seems like a lot of work, honestly. It's like I'm wearing kind of my nice shirt right now.
You say that as Maiko finishes transforming. Maiko, are you just jumping in the tunnel?
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little. I'm not gonna like go running in head first. I'm gonna be cautious, but yes, I'm definitely gonna start checking out the tunnel.
Oh man.
Okay. You all watch as Maiko goes scampering in her fox form around Malachi and down into the tunnel. The tunnel itself, Maiko, only goes about 40 feet or so. And at which point it begins opening up and it starts getting wider about 10 feet in. And by about 40 feet in, it's widening up quite a bit more. Do you have low light vision or dark vision?
Yes, I got low light.
Okay, so the low light vision allows you to see a little bit farther, just aided by the light coming from the back, but it is very, very dark the farther you go, and you can't really see a whole hell of a lot beyond that point. But you can definitely tell that it's widening and getting bigger as you go.
Okay, I'm not gonna go too much further. I'm gonna run back and let them like. And it's kind of like as they come out of it, I shift back into normal form. And as soon as I start talking, I start telling what I saw.
You said it's dark in there? I might be a little bit of assistance with that.
Are we agreeing that we're all going in the tunnel? Is that what's happening right now?
Oh, little
I'll
kitty,
go
you're
in the
more
tunnel.
than welcome to follow if you would like.
All right.
I would like to stay here and.
No, well, no, just let me. All right, I just gotta do something. I want to go up to this kid here, Johannes or whatever.
Johannes?
Johannes. All right, kid. You're probably feeling really indebted to us. I tell you what you can do. Take this letter. Make sure it gets in the post, like ASAP. And then I want to take my shirt off, so that I'm just in my undershirt, and give him my bright yellow shirt and say, "Can you put this in my room, please?" Because it's like the frames will get all messed up.
Aiden whistles and does an eyebrow.
Yeah, now I'm just wearing like a tank top.
Do you fold your shirt before you hand it to him?
Yeah, I fold it up and I hand it to him, and I'm like, "Just set it on the bed, okay? Don't get crazy with it."
Give me a persuasion check.
Alright, can you better... Wait, is it diplomacy?
Diplomacy, yes, diplomacy.
Here goes. See, it's like when you pop it out, it won't roll. It's so annoying.
That's true, yeah.
It's really annoying. Like, what's the... No. 17.
17. The kid is like, yeah, okay, I'll do that. As soon as, and then the innkeeper says, I'll make sure that he does that, but before then he needs to get bandaged up. Look at him, he's bleeding all over the place.
Alright, don't get any blood on the shirt, kid. Don't get any blood.
Cause I'll just remind you, this kid had like 4 hit points or 5 hit points left.
I will remind you, Malachi does not care.
The innkeeper walks over, grabs the shirt and the letter and hands it to her daughter, the barmaid, and says, "You go and you do that. Put the shirt in their room. Take that over to the deliveries and have them mail that out. As for you," and she grabs Johannes by the ear, "we're taking you upstairs right now and getting you patched up." And she just kind of begins dragging him. But at the last minute, she turns and looks to you all and she says, "Thank you very much for saving him. I don't know what I would do if he was injured more severely than this." And she hands you, your group, 2 healing potions.
Well, I'm glad that you're
Thank
grateful,
you.
because I was starting to think we made a mistake.
You be safe now, down there, and if you find anything, make sure you come back and let me know.
Alright.
And she goes taking Johannes back up the stairs as her daughter goes running off to do your tasks. Which I think...
It's funny that she berated that kid so much for not killing these 4 rats, and we struggled. It's like, oh, he was supposed to take care of it. It's like, Draven's almost dead.
It's fine.
And the only reason we killed a couple of them is because you blew them to smithereens.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
What can I say? I spin my gun on my finger. I will reload while we have a moment.
Yeah, go for it. And actually, I think this is a perfect time to go on break. So we will be back in about 10 minutes, folks, and when we return, we're going to find out what our Pathfinders find as they make their way into the tunnel. Stay tuned. Howdy, everybody. We are back, and when we last left off, our Pathfinders have successfully managed to kill the rats that was attempting to make the busboy their dinner. Now that the rats are all dead, our team is getting ready to head down the tunnel that newly opened up while the kid was down there, which seems to lead somewhere off into the darkness. So I'm going to go ahead and allow you all to see a little bit more of the map here. You all crouched down, or at least most of you crouched down. Aeden just kind of walking, and I imagine Maiko is transformed into a fox again to make it a little easier for her. Draven, for you, it's a tight fit. That shield's definitely scraping along the top of the tunnel, but fortunately, after about 20 or so feet, it does start to widen a little bit, so you are able to get through. Now, squeezing through that hole, you find yourselves in a cavern that seems to stretch endlessly beneath the streets of Woodpine. Who knows what menace could be lurking down there? Up ahead, the passageway ends in a cliff that plunges sharply into the darkness. The monsters that broke into the storeroom quite clearly used this passageway. You can see like scrapings and stuff like that all through the tunnel. But they seem to have come from much deeper parts of this vast series of caverns beneath the village. Now, as you stand there on top of this cliff, there's a couple things you note. The first of which is that it is pitch black in here. But I assume Draven has something for that.
Oh, I'm loving this. I finally can actually see comfortably. This is nice. This is my realm. We're good. Everybody hold on to my belt buckle. We're on.
Yeah, I have low light vision.
Which is not dark vision, so you cannot see.
Okay.
I imagine that Aeden is kind of like a toddler on Draven right now, just in order to hold on to his belt. Also kind of has to wrap her legs around his leg. Because Draven is so tall.
Why don't we just light a torch or something?
But we could. That could also give away our position. So, if we're trying to be stealthy, there's ways about this. But
yeah,
need to see.
I just don't want to trip into any holes, traps, or the light.
It's a team building exercise.
Yeah, I mean, if we're all just gonna trust just Draven to handle it all by himself, then I mean, sure, who am I to argue?
Well, as you say this, Draven, you can see the cliff right there in front of you. It's only about 10 feet down. That is good news. The bad news is in your dark vision, you can see that the cliff face is very slick looking, almost damp, and you kind of crouch down and touch it, and it does have a slimy kind of film on it as well, which means that climbing down the cliff is going to be a little difficult, and you're definitely not going to be able to do that while everybody's holding onto your back.
Getting back up the cliff is gonna be very hard. Did anybody write down those 2 health potions that we get?
I did not.
I have to make sure that we have them somewhere.
I have a climbing kit if that'll help with the wall.
That would actually, if we can get some set up, that would probably be really helpful. Because we don't need to see to climb down. If you have hand on a rope, you just kind of go down, and then we can group back up.
Are the healing potions minor or regular?
They're the 1d8 variety.
Perfect.
I don't know which one that is.
That's the one that I took earlier. I think it's minor. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, minor.
I will. If nobody's gonna add them, I'll add them to my.
Wonderful. I may end up needing one of those because I'm at 7 out of 19.
Why don't you just take one right now?
All right. We'll see if I can roll better this time.
You don't roll a 1 this time.
Oh, God.
No pressure.
Okay, so I added 1 to my
Who
inventory.
rolls a 2?
Do you just want me to roll the d8 or go up to the other one and see? Or can somebody apply the potion in here?
I don't know how to do that.
Actually, hold on a second. I might be able to do something here.
You should be able to click on it and roll it.
There it is. Oh, I will take that.
There you go. You can apply that.
So much better than a 1.
Oh, that hurt my ego more than my body. Like bleeding out, I think I took psychic damage. Oh,
That's why you're trying to make us all hold your belt so you can feel useful again.
it's true. I need this. I need
You're
an
like,
ego.
I need this. All right, I hold Draven's belt really close to the front.
Oh,
Not that low.
I can't see. My bad.
That's so
Anyway, so you do have a climbing kit. You are in the darkness, so Draven, you're really the only one who actually can see in darkness.
true. For now, do we want to? I don't know what you guys want to do. I can attempt to get it set up. It's not my skill. I probably.
We
won't
should
do it.
just light a torch. We're right on the inside, so they definitely heard the fighting. So anything that's been scared off has been.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I think if we're gonna do a light, this is the best place to do it for now.
I'll use one of my.
Okay, you can go ahead and take that off your inventory, and I will add the light to you. I think it's 2020. Double check
Roger
here.
that.
Let me double check here real quick. Yep, 20 bright, 20 dim. Let's see, did that work? Can you see now? You got light around you?
I can see.
There you go. Now you can actually all see as Malachi bends down and lights that torch with their tinder box. you can all see now the exact same thing that I described to Draven. The cliff is 10 feet down. There are stalactites, there are jutting rocks, so there are plenty of places that you could tie a rope from your climbing kit, and that would absolutely help you all climbing down this. So to continue this, you are going to have to make a climbing check. This is going to be an athletics check. Because you have the rope added, that is going to be giving you a +1 circumstance bonus to these rolls. Okay?
All right.
So everyone, give me your athletics checks.
Athletic.
Oof. Okay, so...
Okay. Out of 14. Definitely while they were setting that up, I smoked a cigarette. 'Cause I
Of
don't know what
course.
else I'm gonna throw in. I just got worried that I wouldn't be able to.
Okay, so let's see here. Draven, with that 20, that is a critical success. You climb down the 10 feet without issue, making your way all the way down to the bottom. Aeden, with your 19, you are able to get about halfway down. You're able to climb down about 5 feet. The wall is very slippery, but you're bracing yourself. You're holding on to that rope. So you've made it about halfway down. Malachi, Maiko, I don't know if it's just the cigarette smoke going up in both of your eyes or what, but whatever it is, you get on the edge and you start making your way down and you just slip and you both lose your grip and have to hold on to the rope, and you make no progress whatsoever.
Can I choose to drop?
You can.
I would like to drop.
Do you want me to try
I'm
to
not.
catch?
I'm not gonna take very much damage from it anyway, because I always land on my feet and I take half damage.
Okay, yeah, that is true. So normally you would be taking 5 feet or 5 points of damage, just dropping down. But because you're using that, it's going to drop it down to 2. So you're going to take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you land hard next to Draven, probably rolling your ankle a little bit. Maiko and Aeden, I'm going to need the two of you to make another athletics check. You are still getting the +1 circumstance bonus from the rope. Aeden, you make down the rope with no issue whatsoever with that 20. However, Maiko, you just slip once again, and you're just gonna fall. 2 failures means you fall, you land hard on the ground, landing on your ass, and you're gonna take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Fowie.
How are
Ouch.
you feeling?
I am not very strong. That's why I just chose to give up. Let her take me where she might.
I'm not doing it.
Well, it's probably a good idea to think about healing.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Healing...
I'm not trained in medicine, so I cannot.
Yeah.
I am.
You might be able to take like 10 minutes to treat wounds, refocus.
Sure.
Yeah, that's probably what you're going to need to do.
Okay.
Do you have a healing kit? Does anybody?
probably don't,
Why
unfortunately.
would we have something like that?
Well, I think Crimson does, but I thought they did.
Oh, Yaekaze.
Let's take a look at Yaekaze's
Yeah, I don't
sheet.
think I have.
I don't.
I'm not trained in this or anything.
Yeah, Pathfinder, it's healer's tool.
Mm.
Yaekaze does not have healer's
Oh,
kit on here.
Nobody got it. Well, I guess we're just stuck with our health potions.
I'm used to looking at bodies after they have passed, so I'm not really good at putting them back into health. So I don't need that normally.
Yeah, remind me how rests work, and it's just the overnight, right?
It honestly, it works very, very different than 5th edition. When you take a long rest, you add oh god, I'm blanking on it now. It's I believe it's just your con modifier.
Mm-hmm. And there's no like short rest; it's just healing up.
It's yep.
You can take 10 minutes and get focus points back.
Okay.
So let's see here. Resting, you regain hit points equal to your Constitution modifier multiplied by your level. That's it.
If we rest and get a focus point back, I can do lay on hands. So if we're cool with that, I can give you at least 6.
Okay. I feel like that's good for Maiko.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you can take a short rest, waiting for an hour to get your focus points back, which
I think
would.
it's 10 minutes, right?
In Pathfinder, it's
Oh,
10 minutes.
that's right. It is 10 minutes in Pathfinder. So yeah, you can rest for 10 minutes right here to regain that focus point.
I
Alright.
used one of Malachi's cigarettes as an incense to focus.
Okay, I'll just smoke it then, so it's not getting wasted. I'll smoke it, and I do have a firearm cleaning kit, so I'll clean my.
Okay.
So you're saying when we rest overnight, we only get our level plus con?
Mhm.
Level times con
Level
multiplied by.
Yeah, it's your con modifier times your level.
Mhm.
Dude, I only get 1 back.
Mm-hmm.
When you sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's.
yeah, you're gonna be fucked up.
That's why you need a healing kit, and you need somebody trained in healing, which is... I did tell you guys that at the start of the game.
These
I'm
hands
not
are gonna get a
training
lot of
you.
work. Give me 10 minutes, just pop.
Yeah. Well, you should have came down here with the right tools, Doc.
I will...
Alright, I'm sure when we get back, we'll have a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But hey, and if things get too dicey in here, we can always turn around, come back out the hole we came in, ask the town for some resources.
There was a general goods store up in town. You could buy a healing kit as well in the morning.
That's true. But we're kind of SOL tonight unless we want to climb back up this slick surface.
We might lose what we're looking for.
I lose a what?
We might lose what we're looking for.
That's true. That's why I'm saying it's kind of out of the question.
Yeah, let's do the best we can, and if it gets dicey, then
We'll just flee for our lives. It's no problem.
I'll just let you know a healer's toolkit costs 5 gold pieces.
I think I can get that.
Yeah, I'm just going to make things easier because this is the first time we've played this game. I'm going to say that the lady upstairs at the bar has a healer's toolkit that she will sell you.
Oh yeah? So somebody's got to go up there. Alright, Draven, give me a boost. Give me a boost. I'll go.
Hey, you know what? I'll pitch in for it too. 'Cause I mean, it could be for all of us.
But this time when I come back, you have to catch me. Because I'm not going to take that damage again.
Why not? So while Draven is doing that 10 minutes rest, we're going to say that Malachi heads back up to the bar and asks the bartender if they have anything that might help. And yes, they do have a healer's toolkit that they will sell your group for 5 gold pieces. So someone take 5 gold pieces off your sheet.
Malachi's not putting a dime towards it.
I'm gonna chip in a 1 gold.
I'll pimp.
How many did you say it was? 5?
Yeah, 5.
I got the rest.
Okay.
Okay,
We're good.
so you take those 4 off there. Now, in the loot table, there you'll see the toolkit. You can just take that and drag it to your character sheet.
Ooh.
And you said the dining area is empty, right? Like the bar is pretty much empty.
Yes, yeah.
I just want to make sure that Flora didn't come to meet me tonight. It's like that.
Is the loot again?
It's under the actors tab.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so click on that. You'll see the healer's kit. You can just drag that to your sheet.
Perfect. Got
There
it.
you go. Okay, so here's how it works, how treating wounds work. You spend 10 minutes treating one injured individual. The target is then temporarily immune to this activity for an hour. But you can use that hour to be treating other people as well. You are trained in medicine. Then you can do this. The DC is usually it starts out at 15 for a trained person. So you're going to make a medicine check, DC 15. If you succeed it, you're going to heal Malachi or whoever you're doing this to 2d8. If you get a critical, you're going to do 4d8.
Do it on Maiko if Maiko needs more. I'm just missing
Yeah.
the 2.
How much more are you needing after 6, Maiko?
I just need 5 more and I'd be good.
All right. Well, here's hoping.
Nope.
Oh my god.
Owie.
So you
Could try
go.
hero point.
You do have hero points. You can use it if you want to.
How many do we have? 3?
3.
Yeah, we have
Yeah. I would use another one.
Okay. If you're okay with it, I will.
I'm okay with it. Please. Oh. These hero points are not helping us.
No.
Well,
I'm having no luck.
it did help you a little bit because since that you turned that into a non-critical failure, you did not hurt them. A critical failure, you take 1d8 damage.
Oh no. Just stabbing. I'm
Yes.
kind of glad that I didn't have you operate on me. It's like it's just a sprained ankle. It'll heal with time.
Well, guess what? Dim Gray Wolf just redeemed a healing surge for you all.
Whoa. Yes.
So everyone say thank you to them because you are all now just going to receive 2d4 healing.
All right.
Oh shoot.
That's gonna get me to max no matter what. So.
Ev-
Yay.
As you're standing there and Draven's trying to, bandage up Maiko, it's weird. You're doing a horrible job, but then the gods seem to be looking down on you with favor.
It's the revitalizing power of my cigarette smoke.
Yep.
Jordan
So
feels a little guilty.
Oh yeah, for what you went through today. It's like I know I'm the god of death and all, but it's not your time.
but everyone can take 5 points of healing.
Yay.
Oh, we're all
Mhm.
Oh,
Yes, it's for everybody.
That's wonderful. That gets me up to full.
All right.
I feel like that guy from the Fairy Odd Barons when he gets his glasses back and he's like, I can see, I can fight.
Love it.
Well, let's get this party rolling then. I feel great.
Okay, so what we're going to be doing instead now is we're in exploration mode. So exploration mode is the time when you're traveling and going on. It's not we're not moving our tokens 5 feet every few seconds. This is just where we're going to be searching and exploring until you get to the next scene. Now, I set up this map. It's smaller on the map than it is in, your perspective. So while the map seems kind of small and it cuts off in certain places, in reality, you're walking for like quite a while. You're going for about 15-20 minutes between each of these different areas, and you have a few different activities that you can do. I'm not going to go through all of them, but examples of them is like avoid. Someone can take the avoid notice exploration action, where they're moving at half speed, but they're sneaking. Someone can be actively defending. Someone can be actively investigating. Like scout. Someone can say they're scouting. They're going up ahead and they're looking. And if someone does that, everyone gets a +1 circumstance bonus to their next initiative roll if you happen to come upon combat. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, when we're going through these through exploration, I'm just going to ask everybody to tell me what is their exploration activity as you make your way to the next area. Who would like to go first?
I will. I think Draven, honestly, since he is comfortable seeing right now, but he doesn't want to lead anybody astray, so he's going to take the much more defensive, be ready to defend action.
I like it. Okay. So with the defend, you're moving at half speed. You have your shield raised. If combat does break out, you get the benefits of having your shield up. So that's great.
I kind of feel like I could scout. My stealth is good. Scouting sounds good. Or we could investigate, like search around. What does everybody think?
I was gonna do avoid notice because I'm good at stealth as well.
So yeah, and we are just trying to find creatures. So I feel like, we don't necessarily have to try to search for hidden doors, unless.
Yeah. Well, and I've also got I've got surprise attack. So as long as I'm in stealth, I can potentially surprise attack.
So then I will scout. I will scout ahead.
Okay. Malachi is scouting. Maiko is avoiding notice. Aeden, what do you want to do?
Aeden is also avoiding notice.
Okay. I like it. So you all begin moving forward. Moving carefully here in the darkness and gloom. Malachi, you have the torch, so you're kind of moving at the front, scouting ahead of everybody. Draven's behind you with the shield raised. Aeden and Maiko are stealthing along, trying to keep as hidden as possible by, keeping to the edges of either side of the pathway. The tunnel that you're in now is opened up quite a bit. It's a good 15 feet wide, a good 15 feet tall, and it looks as though you're in a much more natural cavern system. Before, when you were moving, you were obviously going through a dug-out tunnel. It was quite clear as you were going through there, but now that you're in this area, it is definitely a much more natural cave system. So it looks like whatever is digging didn't dig out this whole area. They're using something that already existed. You all continue forward, moving quietly. About 15 minutes into your travel, you see that the tunnel is beginning to open up even more, widening quite a ways. I'd like Malachi, since you're the one who's scouting ahead, I'd like you to give me a perception check, please. But make it a secret check.
Okay. Secret. Oh, I keep forgetting it won't let me roll like. All right. Secret perception check.
Okay. So, Malachi, you're right in front, moving into this room. And as you do so, you can see the shiny, glistening sight of webs, threads, all over the area. The tunnel is opening up into this large chamber. And you can see up on the ceiling, there's just a little bit of bluish fungus there, giving a tiny amount of glow. Your torchlight is glistening off of these strands of webs that coat the floor and the ceiling all over the place. You can also see quite clearly there are a pair of spiders in the webs down on the ground, and they both seem to be huddled around. It's hard to make out exactly what it is. It's in a cocoon, but it's just a very large. A little bit. Well, the cocoon itself is kind of about a little bit bigger than Aeden. Okay. It's all wrapped up in the two of these two spiders. The two spiders are currently down, faces down, into the cocoon as though feeding off of whatever is inside of there.
So Malachi walks up. He sees all this. He sees the glowing mushrooms. And, like, without saying anything to anybody, I just toss the torch down onto the webs. And just, like, drop it on there. Or I'm like,
Okay. So you drop it on some webs right in front of you. It does whoosh and burn them up quite a bit. The fire is starting to go towards the two spiders, who immediately notice this is happening. And so I'm going to need everybody to roll some initiative as we get into combat once again.
Those who were stealthing can use stealth.
Yes, the two who are stealthing can use stealth for your initiative. Everyone also is getting a +1 circumstance bonus because Malachi was scouting.
Okay, so I already get a +2 circumstance bonus for 10 paces, so I'm just gonna...
Yeah, because I don't think those stack.
They can't stack. Okay, I do not need it. I got a 28. It's like the second I saw these webs, I was like, burn it.
Absolutely.
And maybe we could save that guy, but like too late now, bro. Sorry. Shouldn't have got caught by the spiders.
Okay, well, Malachi, you are definitely going first here.
Alright. So with 10 paces, I also can draw my gun. So I've got my gun in my hand. Are these webs like here? Is this still exist, or is this burned away?
Yeah, it also represents what's on the ceiling and all that. Like that's.
I just want to make sure I'm not gonna step in some web if I move over here. You know, like there or here.
Yeah, you're fine there. Let me take a look at something real quick.
Because, yeah, 10 paces I can move 10 feet. So I guess I did diagonal, so I should...
So yeah, burning not all of the webs were burnt away. We're going to say that what's still on the map here is what remains.
Okay.
So that area, any place that has it on the map, the web there, is considered difficult terrain.
Okay. Well, then in that case, I do not want to do that.
Yeah.
I just want to move so that people can get over there, but so I'm not blocking stuff. That's part of the 10 paces, and then I'm just gonna shoot this one.
Okay. You can target that and take a shot.
That is a 16 to hit.
Unfortunately, a 16 misses.
All right. I will. So, I guess that's just my first attack. I'll try one more. That's a 20.
That is gonna hit.
Hell yeah. So that's 4 damage. And then I will draw my rapier and end my turn.
Absolutely. Several shots go out. One of them actually hits, piercing the spider in the abdomen. It kind of looks over directly at you and hisses with a loud, odd-sounding hiss. Let's see. The one you did not shoot is the one whose turn it is.
Oh no.
Let's see here. Yeah, I think what it's going to do is it turns to look directly at you, and it is going to be shooting a web at you.
Oh no.
Okay. However, a 9 is not gonna hit. It turns and just shoots this sticky substance towards you, but you see it coming, and you kind of jump out of the way.
No, that's gross.
Okay. It's gonna do that a second time. I rolled a 9. Oh, no. I rolled an 18 that time. Does an 18 hit?
18 does. Yeah, my AC 17.
Okay. You get yeah, you get slimed by webbing. It sticks you to the nearest surface, which is this wall right here. You are stuck. It is then going to move. It has a 25-foot speed. So it's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It is skittering up towards you. Yep, there we go.
Is the diagonal still 10 feet?
I'm trying to figure out the math of it. Yeah, it actually would be...
I feel like you could get
Right.
here, right?
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, it's just straight. That's how I'm going to have to do it. But yeah, that's fine. It goes skittering up towards you there. That's its 3 actions. That's it for its turn. Next up, we have the other spider. It is going to move as well. That is 10, 15, 20, 25 to right there. Okay. It is going to shoot some of its webbing at Draven.
Ew.
Barely got those rats. We're gonna have a hard time with these spiders.
That's a 15, which I believe misses.
It does.
An 8 also misses.
He's so nimble right now. That will hit.
That will hit. You are also pinned to the floor, covered by that sticky web substance. Oh, I forgot to have the two. Well, actually, I'll just use your rolls. 18 and 17. Okay. Where is... Sorry, I'm just looking for something real quick.
What's the actual condition we are? Like strain.
It says web trap. Creature hit by the giant spider's web strike gets stuck to the nearest surface. It can't move until it successfully escapes.
Okay.
But can we hit?
That is a very good question.
So I might not need movement.
Yeah, I'm like, if I can hit my arm, shoot him. Shoot him while plastered to the wall.
It doesn't... Yeah, it honestly doesn't... Oh, hold on, let's see. A creature hit by the giants gets stuck to the nearest surface. It can't move until it's... That's all it says, is just it can't move.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So yes, I guess you can still strike with it.
Right.
Interesting.
Try to stab it through the the webbing.
I guess that's
Yeah,
how it reads to me.
It makes sense to me. That's
Yeah.
how it is in D&D.
Mhm.
too.
Yeah.
Like when you're grappled or, restrained.
Yeah.
And still acting.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So there you go. Anyway, Aeden, you're next.
Is it difficult terrain to move through an ally square?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. I'll have to move. I'm gonna move up to here as one of my actions, and then I am going to use imaginary weapon, and I'm going to use a focus point to amp it, so I can hit both.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do slashing damage. So, what behind me would see is like my little wings. It just looks like they just shoot out and quickly whip across these these speeders.
Spoiders.
Spooters.
Hooters.
13. I should have targeted the one.
Yeah, 13 misses.
And then a 17 on the one I have.
17 just hits.
14, it's not bludgeoning, it's slashing. Oh yeah, it is slashing. Sorry, that looked like a...
It did look like a hammer.
It does a little bit, but yeah, that's definitely an axe.
But
Yeah, 14 points of damage. Wow.
Kills.
One of those attacks misses completely, but the other one finds that perfect point right in the middle of the spider's forehead, and you just slash through it, cutting deeply, and the spider drops.
insect on insect violence.
Indeed.
Yeah, get him, Aiden.
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's it for your turn. Next up, Maiko.
Alright, I'm just gonna go up here and take a couple swings. No, I get a +2, right? Because
Well, you would have, but I'm using your initiative because you rolled stealth, so I'm using that number as your stealth number as well. Which the spiders are pretty freaking perceptive, and they do know where you are. Oh wait a minute! No, you actually are flanking. I just noticed that. Aeden's token is so damn small. I don't look at it.
Yeah.
Maybe what you should do is make it a normal size token, but make the art really small.
So the weird thing is it did it automatically. The size it's based
really?
on
It does, yeah.
yeah.
That makes sense.
I have no control over it. I tried to make it bigger too, and it wouldn't let me.
Or change the background color so it's more noticeable.
Yeah,
I don't
maybe.
know.
I don't know. I'll play around with it a little bit. But anyway, you are flanking, yes.
And then also, I was using surprise attack, but it doesn't matter because they already went.
Yes.
They have to not go before me.
Correct.
Like it's +2.
You do get a +2 circumstance bonus for flanking.
Well,
12 does miss.
wait, I got a second attack though, don't I?
Well, technically you do,
You
yes.
can attack 3 times if you wanted to, but you already moved.
Yeah, movement is an action.
16?
16 with the well, let's see.
No, that's with my +2.
Yeah, so technically because I can't make them flat-footed. We're just adding 2 instead to your hit instead of taking 2 away from the AC. So the AC is still the same. We're just giving you a +2 to that, so it is still a miss.
Okay.
Oh.
And that's it.
That's it for your turn. Last but not least, we have Draven, and you still have your shield up.
I do. First, I want to try to get this off so I can move just the 5 feet forward. Is that athletics?
So what it's going to be is it is let's see. Yes, it's it's either an acrobatics or athletics check. So you can
Or
use
an
either.
attack, if you prefer.
Or yes, it can be an attack either.
We'll try to athletics it out. See if I can strong arm it.
Okay,
it
you're
out.
trying to hit a 17.
Oof.
Oh no.
Far from 17.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is a failure. You're trying to get free, but that webbing has got you stuck tight.
Okay. Well, I can't think of much else to do except for I can try one more time and then raise shield.
Yeah.
Okay. Athletics checks are still considered attacks, so it's going to be your second roll.
Okay. Is there a way to change that on here or just roll and then subtract?
I think, let me take a look real quick, because I think there might be a way to.
Or see if the modifier is the same as your attack.
Oh, no, I guess you can't.
I mean, if nothing else, I could just roll the second attack.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the same to hit or to pull it off, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you just go ahead and do that?
Alright. Damn, 15. Okay.
15, that is a failure.
It was still better, but...
It is. Shame. That's alright. And then I'll just raise the shield. So.
Okay, keeping the shield raised is your third action.
Perfect.
Got it. Top of the turn order, Malachi. You are stuck against a wall coated in webs.
Alright. But I can still attack, and the spider's right in front of me, right?
Technically, yeah. I guess.
Alright. I'm gonna try to stab it with my rapier.
Go for it.
It's only a 13.
13 is a miss. You're trying to stab at it, but those webs have just got your arm pinned, and you can't quite get there.
Alright. I will attempt one more stab. We'll see. I highly doubt it because I only get a +1. But I don't know. Sometimes you get lucky.
So it's possible.
Not this time. So as my last action, I will attempt to escape with relics.
Okay. You're trying to. It's basically the same thing. You're rolling with that -10.
Oh dang. 10. Well, then there's no possible way. Oh wait, yeah. I guess it only adds up to a minus. So I have to hit a 17.
You have to hit a 17 technically.
Yeah, there's no possible way.
Well, there is one. If you crit, rolling a natural 20 brings the success level up by 1. So even if it's a failure, if you hit that critical, the 20, it brings it up to a success.
Okay, so I could attempt for the the crit. Sure, what? Nope.
Nope. Fair enough. 3 actions trying to get free, but you are just stuck fast.
Aeden or Maiko, we could use some help.
Indeed. That's the end of your turn. It is now the giant spider's turn, and while technically surrounded by 3 individuals, Malachi, you're the one it always intended to go for. So
I
that's...
didn't mean no harm by it. I know I burnt your whip. And I know I shot your friend.
That's only a 14, though.
Fool. Can't even hit me when I'm tied up.
Ain't that the truth? I'm going to try again.
No.
That's a 6. That's a failure. Going to try one last time. That is a 15.
Nope, that doesn't. I'm God's specialist little boy.
Even webbed up, you're still wiggling about and like you're just pushing that sword right in front of the thing's face to keep it from biting you. Aeden, you're next.
I'm gonna use my free action to unleash my psyche.
Love it.
And then I'm gonna use 2 actions to imaginary weapon the spider. I'm not gonna amp it this time.
Okay.
Regular.
Get him. Hope this works.
20.
20 is gonna hit.
Yes.
11.
11 points of damage. Damn.
Oh, did Draven also took that too?
That's
Oh,
okay.
Oof, owie. You know,
There we
collateral
go.
damage.
Yeah, collateral damage. I fixed it. But yeah, 11 points of damage. You slash at that spider. God damn, that's a powerful freaking spell.
Yeah, it is. We need it.
How the hell does a cantrip do 2d8 bludgeoning or slashing? That is crazy.
Because the psyche is unleashed.
yeah, most of it is because my psyche is unleashed.
I know.
So it does extra damage.
That's crazy. Okay.
And I'm gonna, even though I just watched this spider go after my friend, I did just do a whole bunch of damage. So I'm gonna use calculate threats.
Okay.
Just so I can increase pace.
I like it. Okay. That's kind of cool. Okay. So yeah, you begin subconsciously calculating all the vectors and forces. So you get a +2 circumstance bonus to your AC. Nice. Love it. Okay, Maiko, you're up next.
Visual calculus.
You.
Still getting the +2 to your rolls. There you go. That hits.
Yes, save me.
3 points of damage.
Yes.
Not dead yet, but it is definitely bloodied.
Win.
How about a
That's going to hit as well.
Another 3 damage.
It had 2 points of 2 hit points left. So tell us, Maiko, how this looks.
I feel like the first one cut off a leg or two, and then the second one went straight through its head.
Yeah, it did. And it just falls to the ground, losing all motor control. It is dead.
Down, leg twitching.
Yeah, like curls in on
Gross.
itself like dead spiders.
Absolutely. Well, good job, everybody. The 2 spiders are dead.
How's that fire going? Is that prey crispy?
No, it only went for a short while before
Okay.
it burnt out. So it didn't get rid of all of the webs. It just got rid of some.
Could I request that somebody cuts me down?
Oh yeah, I'll go.
Sure.
Use my dagger.
Thanks.
I'll use my wings. Do some imaginary weapon before I'm stupefied.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, y'all handled that just no problem. I mean, me and Draven, we practically couldn't even have been here, and y'all would have still taken care of it.
Y'all were great. You were the distraction. If it wasn't for them attacking you, I might not have been able to hit him again.
Well, you know, that brings me just a lot of comfort. I say with not a scratch on me. But the emotional scars. Once I'm
Could you
cut
imagine
out,
if you got that webbing on your shirt?
oh yeah, that's why I'm really glad I took it off.
I did the experience wrong. You're supposed to be at 280, not 240, so I'm fixing that
Okay.
for you.
Looks like.
There we go.
I want to investigate this prey creature.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and give me a perception check as you're all kind of moving about, looking around.
And is the mushrooms giving off low light, I guess?
Very, very low light. You're going to want to pick up your torch again.
Wave this torch in front of you.
I got web in my eyeballs.
You do got web in your eyeballs. You're walking around. You're looking, but the webs are just caked in your eyes, and you're having to pull them off.
Yeah, tell you what, I'm exhausted. You guys handle this.
I will allow one more person to make a perception check.
I can do it. I have dark vision, so I might be able to see a little bit better.
I am not very good at perceiving things.
Please, I need you to work for me rolls. Just
Please.
once.
Yay!
Okay. So you go over and start examining this cocoon that the goblins were feasting upon. You take out a dagger and kind of cut a little bit of the webbing away and start pulling it back. And you can see that the individual inside is small of size, very desiccated. Like it's been being sucked of its juices for a little bit now, and it looks
Mostly digested.
it's looking pretty disgusting. You can tell that this is a goblin. It has a big head, big ears. The skin is green and leathery. It's wearing let's see, what is it wearing? It is wearing leather armor. It has a short bow that you find on the ground a little ways away, and in a scabbard on his belt, you find that there is a short sword inside of it. The short sword is very nice looking. It is of fine craftsmanship, and there is a small emerald in the pommel.
Is there anything to indicate this could be made by the blacksmith in the town? We went and visited the blacksmith. Did he have like a signature?
Yeah, blacksmiths typically have like a little carving or etching that indicates whose it is that or who made it. You do not recognize the etching on it. However, it is not of the blacksmiths. But you do estimate that the sword is probably worth about 5 gold.
Sweet. I will take hold of it then.
The last thing you find is that the goblin is also had a healing potion in its pocket.
Ooh, one face.
Sure.
I guess it
Oh.
didn't help him out, and he did it.
Oh,
Did
too
not.
soon.
Well, I'm glad to find that he's been being eaten for some time, because I really thought when I threw that down that I was sacrificing him. I was like, we're not gonna save you, buddy. Now I don't feel so bad. I don't have to feel any remorse.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, I feel good. No harm done.
How do you want me to add those items? Are they gonna be in the-
Yep, I'm going to put them in the loot table. Just give me 1 second.
There is no rush.
I need to get some more bullets, dude. Don't worry.
I think while Draven feels that there is a god working on something, he's gonna take this opportunity to bury a little grave and go through at least some quick funerary rites for the goblin.
Huh?
Give him somewhat of a proper burial.
Okay.
It's my profession. I gotta, you know.
I'll supervise and smoke a cigarette.
Aw, thank you.
Okay.
And I tell you, you're doing a good job.
Yeah, I mean, like digging a grave, if you're digging a full-on grave, yeah, it'd take a while.
It's
No,
a little hole.
It's a goblin-sized grave.
Exactly.
Not
Yeah,
a...
you're just basically
And
like,
and a little bit of a mound on top.
sure,
you know?
sure. Okay, I
Yeah.
dig it. I dig it.
Heck, I can even go in a fox form and help dig.
So cute.
Okay, the short bow, the short sword, the healing potion, and some arrows are now in the loot table if anyone wants to claim them. If you're going to just leave any of it, let me know and I'll delete it off.
I don't know. Does anybody need the bow or?
I would save it just in case.
Yeah, I think at this point we don't have very
Yeah, I
much
might
money,
need it.
so it's good to sell stuff.
Yeah, and I might need it.
So
Okay.
if
We'll be able
if
to use it.
Well,
anybody can carry it, I cannot.
I was about to say I have the highest strength. Am I just gonna be the walking suitcase?
Yeah,
do
I think.
I mean, I can carry a little bit more still, so if you want me to.
Because even if we just take it into town after this encounter and sell it, like we don't have to keep it for a long time. But I do
Yeah.
think we're poor enough we can use it.
Yes.
Yeah, and if it's just a simple bow and arrows, I mean, but yeah, I
Agreed.
can carry it if you don't want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you take the bow and arrows. I'll hold on to everything else. So
Tracked.
Yeah, and I still carry a bit more. Can't hear you, man.
Sorry.
I
Okay.
thought it was just me.
Nope.
Okay.
No, it was me. Okay, now that you are finished exploring this area, you all feel confident that there's probably nothing else here. Let's go ahead and get into our exploration activities once again. Who is doing what for your exploration?
I'm gonna still avoid notice
Same. I think I'm still gonna be sneaky.
Okay.
because I'm not gonna see anything.
Why don't the two of you give me stealth checks then?
And I would like to actually do the same, but I want to do shadow blending on myself.
Okay.
Gosh, dang it. 9.
23.
Tell us about your shadow blending.
Shadow blending, you draw shadows close to create a shroud. It increases the DC of the flat check by 2.
Trust.
And I can drop it in there, so.
Okay, let's see here. Creature attempts a flat check to target you while you're concealed or hidden.
Oh, so seems like not a reaction.
Yeah,
Maybe?
so this is a reaction. This would not.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. Oh,
No.
I see it now. What?
Yeah, it's while you're hidden.
Okay.
Then you can use it.
All right, great. Then I will save
hidden.
it, but also do the stealth thing. So
Yes. So go ahead
I
and
will
give me that
also
stealth
scout.
check.
I'll stick with my same. Not finding any secrets.
Okay. Well,
oh, sneakiest of giants.
Yeah, you guys are just deadly silent, and I'm walking in front of you like 15 feet with a torch.
yeah, pretty much. You can see Maiko, no problem, trying to sneak behind you. They're crouched down. They have like the cape up and doing the dastardly thing, but yeah, they're quite visible.
Well, at least you're pretty.
You continue on down the corridor, walking for a good 25 minutes or so. The tunnel continues fairly consistent, though I will let you know that every so often you do see signs of scraping and digging, those same clawish-like marks. You occasionally do see it, like in the wall a little ways, then it stops. However, after about 25 minutes of walking and searching, you see something up ahead. It appears to be a tunnel offshooting from the main tunnel you are in. However, the tunnel mouth itself appears to have been barricaded. You see all sorts of like boxes and barrels and wood and stuff all piled up on top of itself, blocking off a passage. Now the tunnel you can see the main path that you've been walking continues on down the ways quite a bit, but this barricade is out of just like
Suspect.
It's very odd. It's very strange because you haven't seen any signs of any civilization or anything up until this point. It's been just the dark tunnel and stone. But yeah, there's a barricaded tunnel that right in the middle here. So.
And did you say there were like the claw marks there? Does it seem to be like a lot more in that general area, or is it?
Give me a
down the hall?
perception check.
13.
With a 13, you walk up to the barricade and kind of look at the sides of the opening and that sort of thing, and you can clearly see that there are the cuts and the gouges of the digging signs.
Okay.
So it appears as though this tunnel was dug out and then barricaded closed.
So clearly we gotta break in there.
I think he is here.
I think that you're right. You found him. Good job. I guess we can turn around now.
Problem solved. We did.
Yeah, we can just let them know that there's issues down here and they can come down and take care of it. Wash our hands of the whole mess.
I mean, they do have a military here.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I'm saying. We're like 4 guys. We're like, I mean, 2 guys and 2 beautiful girls. But
I'm just a little guy. It's
yeah, we're just little guys. We're just normal men. We're just innocent men. It's too late.
all right. If we were to take our time and slowly take apart the barricade, is there still going to be rolls, or would it be one of those things where if we're taking our time gently trying to move it without making a scene?
Or would you want me to go into fox form and kind of shimmy my way through? And
Ooh,
Sounds like a good way to get yourself killed.
Mhm.
I mean, it's a fox.
Well, I'm just going to let you know that it's packed tight. There's no real holes big enough for you to fit through, Maiko.
If I had some more gunpowder, we'd just blow the whole thing.
Is Aeden smaller than my fox form?
I am tiny, so if your fox form is small, yes.
I don't size my fox.
Now, you can take some time and try to dismantle it. That's what you were asking.
Yes.
It is no matter what, it's going to be rolls. You can do it one of 2 ways. Like if you want to take your time and do it quietly, you could probably disassemble and pull everything out in probably about an hour or so. You could also, just use your weapons and hack through it if you really wanted to.
I do believe that stealth may be on our side this time. I'm okay taking time if you are.
Why?
Yeah, it might be to our advantage to stealth.
Yeah, they'll probably discover us in the process of taking it apart. But,
I
maybe
mean, either
that
way, we're going to get discovered, so we might
Yeah.
as well at least try to do something right.
Fine.
I'm okay with doing it slow and steady. It's not it's a marathon, not a at least that's what my book says.
Okay.
Wait, which book?
The one
Is
that
this the intertwined beard book?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Just making sure.
Okay, so so what I'm going to need is I'm going to need you to roll either a crafting or a thievery skill check to try to dismantle this barricade.
Like each of us?
I imagine you're all working together here on this. So
I was thinking, because if they can take it apart, I don't mind carrying. I can do heavy lifting. I'm just not the most crafty.
I have a +7 to crafting.
I've got a +7 to thievery.
I got a +3 to both.
1 and 0. So
So it looks like Maiko and I are probably the ones doing the dismantling.
I mean, that's fine. We can pass it along, pass it back, and they could just pile it up elsewhere.
So to help somebody, you're gonna I'm gonna have one of you make a the same skill check. You're both gonna be making the same skill check. One of you is helping the other. The person who's helping is going to roll first. The DC to help is 20. If you can make that flat 20 check with that skill, you're going to give them a +1 circumstance bonus to dismantling it.
Sorry, you said the same skill check.
Yeah, so if you're both using, if you want to use thievery, you're both going to make the same roll, the thievery roll. The person who's helping rolls first, and if they can beat the help DC, you're going to get, the person who's rolling second is going to get a +1 to the dismantling.
I cannot roll thievery. I can roll crafting.
Or crafting, fine. Crafting, whatever.
I have a +3 to crafting. What's yours, Maiko?
1.
Yeah, so I feel like I have to help. If it has to be the same skill, then I have to help you with crafting.
If we're aiding, it doesn't have to be the same skill, but the skill you use has to beat the DC.
I thought it had to be the
which
same.
is 20. No, it can be a separate one. It just has to make sense to the situation.
That's fair.
So can she use her thievery?
So I
to
couldn't
help
like
with
use
crafting?
deception to help dismantle this thing.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I would say that yes. Then Maiko would be able to use thievery to help, and then
Okay.
Aeden can use crafting.
Okay, that's fine. I can do the help. Then.
All right, do it.
So I roll first, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Hell
26.
yeah.
There we go.
That is a success. So Aeden, you are going to get a +1 circumstance bonus to your crafting check.
Oh, I'm
God,
gonna use a hero point.
Yeah.
that's bad, bro.
Better.
Okay.
Plus one.
You're using the hero point.
Yeah.
Seems like it. We're running low.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Mess.
Man, when I finally roll well.
Well, good news is that a 17 is a success. So working together, your group is able to clear away the barrier without making nary a sound.
Hell yeah.
Probably a good thing too. Once you're finally got it clear enough to look, you can see down the corridor extends for another 30 or so feet until it opens up into an area that seems to be somewhat lit. You can actually see a light at the other side of the tunnel, revealing a small rectangular shaped area of worked stone. You all begin making your way forward, looking into this area. And as you get closer, you can see that there are coffins in recesses all throughout the chamber. You appear to have found a burial chamber. You can see in total there are 5 wooden coffins, and on a dais, a raised dais with some stairs, you can see another larger stone sarcophagus with a broken lid. You can also see that there is a lit torch in one corner over here that has a bright bluish-green flame burning inside the torch sconce. That's what's providing the illumination. However, as you all begin to approach, you start hearing a rattling sound. You see from the broken lid of the stone sarcophagus a skeletal hand reaching up, grasping the edge of the sarcophagus, and a skeleton lifting its head up with vacant eyes glaring right at you all. And I think that is where we're going to end things for this evening.
I run up and put my shield on top of it, and then we leave and have tea.
Yeah. Let's go.
And you never speak again.
Never.
Yeah, I feel like we could just leave.
Probably.
I mean, we could probably.
If it sucks, hit the bricks. That's what I'm saying.
I'm sure we could cause a little cave in. Like right
Yeah.
out here.
I think so.
Yeah, we can deal with this problem easy, bro. Just go back, get some dynamite.
Oh,
blow
yeah,
this
yeah.
whole thing to smithereens.
I mean, look, there's only one way in and out of this little section.
That's true. That's true.
Maybe when Yaekaze comes back, they have some dynamite. Maybe
Yeah.
they...
There's no telling. They're so mysterious.
Who knows? What we'll find out in 2 weeks. So
Oh man, 2 weeks.
2 whole weeks.
2 weeks. Well done, everybody. You've survived your first your first foray underneath Woodpine. So nice. Now, as always, we go around the table and have everybody tell us who they are and where we can find them on the internet. And Brandie, since you're the one who did the recap, why don't you go ahead and go first?
Alright, I'm Brandie. You can find me here every other Monday on the Æther-Tech Wars, playing Maiko. You can find me the opposite Wednesdays playing Bede on Curse of Strahd. I am on all the socials as at River Dragon 82. That's River with a Y. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, you're muted.
Brie, why don't you go next?
Hello, I'm Brie, like the cheese. You can find me here every other Monday.
Did you just say like the cheese?
Yeah, pretty much. You can find me here every other Monday on Æther-Tech Wars playing Malachi Sykes. You can find me on Instagram at Pink Sheet Geek Art drawing Malachi Sykes. That's it. That's all I do.
Fair enough. Dyto, you're next.
Hello, I'm Dyto. I was playing Aeden tonight. You can catch me here every other Monday doing the same crazy pixie things. Killing spiders for my friends.
Thank you.
It's wonderful.
Thank you.
And then also with Brandie again every alternating Wednesday on Curse of Strahd. And you can also find me over on Lost Caravan on our YouTube, where every Friday my cult actual play gets released with new episodes. And it's very, very horror filled and very traumatic, and most of it is players causing players trauma. GM doesn't even have to do anything.
Love it.
Violence.
And then later this month on Lost Caravan on their Twitch channel, I will be doing doing the Demigods RPG, where I am a descendant of Hephaestus.
Cool.
And then at the end of the month is Beacon, which is another kind of Lancer, but no mechs and high fan.
Busy.
Busy bee. Love it. John, you're next.
I'm John. You can find me here every other week where I play Draven, your favorite little gothic shieldy boy.
Just a little guy.
Just a little guy. And then opposite Wednesdays to these fine fellows, you can find me here as well. I am in the Magi Knights campaign where I play Salem Blackwood, who is a pretty boy with a cello, and we love him. But other than that, you can also find me at Blue Sky at johnpoart.bluesky. all that fun stuff, and at Instagram at creativepanda88. So,
Right on. Well, I'm Matthew R. Dawson, your friendly neighborhood host and GM here on the Random Rhapsody Network. You can find me on as at Scruffy Wanderer on the tweets and the Instas and Blue Sky. And other than every Monday and Wednesday here on the Random Rhapsody Network, you can also find me over on All on the Tables TTRPG content. There's in association with the Transverse, and I will be on there this upcoming Saturday playing Tybal Toldrum, the Catfolk Rogue, which is a lot of fun to play. That's about it for this month. So, on behalf of everyone here in the Æther-Tech Wars and everyone in the Random Rhapsody crew, I just want to say thank you, folks. It's been a delight. So long. Good luck. And until next time, fight the machine, babe.
Oh,
And good
that's
night.
what we're with. Fight the machine.
Fight the machine.
Feed the
night.
machine.
Night.
Good night.
Night.